Hello, in today's tutorial we are going to learn to use one of our electronic resources called Explora for grades K through 8, and I'm going to first start out by showing you how to get to that resource. So you're going to start out by going to Jaffrey Public Library's website at jaffreypubliclibrary.org. And once you're on that front page, if you go over to the Library Action Center on the left, you will see that there is a button for Catalog and Account. Go ahead and click on that. And in the upper right-hand corner, you are going to sign into your library account using your card number and password. If you're not sure how to do that, we do have a tech help tutorial on how to log into your account. Once you're logged in, you're going to scroll down a little ways to our electronic resources section. And you'll see that there are two buttons for Explora. There's Explora Public Libraries, and that is an encyclopedia and informational database that is for all ages. And then the Explora for grades K through 8 is tailored for the K through 8 audience. So it's a great resource for school projects, for reference research. It has magazines, it has newspapers. So go ahead and click on that and I'll show you how to navigate Explora. So this is Explora for grades K through 8's main page. You can choose to do one of two things. You can come up to the very top search bar and search for what you're looking for. Or if you don't have anything particularly in mind, you can also browse. So you can see there are a number of different topics over here. And if you click on one, it will break it down into further categories for you. So in this case, I want to learn about fractions and percentages. So I'm going to click on that. And you'll see that we have a number of search results. The first result on the page, or even before the first result on the page, there's a topic overview to tell you a little bit about what fractions and percentages are. That one comes from the Salem Press Primary Encyclopedia. And then after that, you'll see many, many, many results. In fact, at the top of the page, it tells us we have a total of 4,256 results. That is a lot of articles and resources to weed through. So before you go any farther, I'd like to show you on the left-hand side here, you can refine your search results. You can do that in a number of ways. So on the left here under where it says full text, and when that is checked, you're only going to find articles or resources that are the entire article, not just summaries of articles. You can narrow your results down by publication date. So if I only want to see what's been published about fractions in the last few years, I can really narrow that down. And right away, I've gotten down to 584 results. If you go down a little bit farther to source types, you'll notice that you can select what type of results you'll get back. So if I go to show more, well, it's the same number for this. Maybe if I hadn't narrowed it down to only 4 years, it would probably give us a little bit more. But we have encyclopedia results, magazine results, and newspaper articles. So we can narrow that down if we'd like. We can also go into the Lexile range and do a reading level. That can be useful if you're looking for an article or a resource that will fit a particular age group or reading level. But as you can see, not everything is categorized. So we have a lot more than this few handful of results total, but not everything is categorized by reading level. So do keep in mind when you're going through, same with the source types, it's showing a few options when we know we really have a whole lot of results here. Once you think you've found something, if you click on it, so we're going into an article from 2017 here, you'll see at the very top underneath the title, there's a little section for listening. If you click on the play button or choose an accent first, it will read you the whole article, although it is in a computer voice, so it won't be someone narrating it for you. The computer will read it for you. That can be a handy tool. Also, on the right-hand side, it gives you a lot more options as far as if you want to email it to yourself, if you need to save the article or cite the article. That can be really handy if you have a school project and you need to cite your source. It gives you many different types of citations. You can also choose to create a permalink, and a permalink is going to always take you back directly to this article. So that can be useful too if you'd like to save it. If you're working on a project and you need a number of sources, or you want to first go through and select the ones that might be what you're looking for and you're not so sure if you'll need them, there's a handy little folder button on the side. And when you check that, it saves the article in a folder for you. So if I think, oh, I might be able to use these 3 articles, but now I want to go back and review them, at the top of the page, there is the folder button. When you click on that, it will bring up just the ones that you've saved to your folder. Now, do keep in mind that unless you've created an Explora account, it won't save these results past the one browsing session. So if I close out this window and then go back into Explora from the start again, these results won't be saved. You can also go back to Explora and search. So if I search for fractions, it will start to suggest for me what options I might want. So I can do just fractions, fractions and percentages. Since I just want fractions, that's what I'm going to click on. And you can see it gives us our 24,165 results. It's much broader this time than before because last time we did fractions and percentages. And it gives you your topic overview at the start. And then it has all of your different options for refining your search results. And you see Explora even includes different video files for you to review. The great thing about Explora is that all of the sources are considered decent for academic or homework purposes. So you'll find newspaper articles, magazine articles, you can find biographies, reviews, and these are all great if you are working on a school assignment and don't have access to a library that covers that particular topic, or maybe you're not able to find a book that has the kind of detail you need. You can still use these and then cite the sources like I showed you earlier. When you go into it, you can cite it as a resource that you found online, but originally comes from, say, a newspaper or a magazine. And that's it. That's the basic of how to search and explore Explora K through 8. You can also use the Explora for public libraries, and that has a slightly different look and feel to it, but I'll go ahead and review that one in a future Tech Help tutorial. All right, we'll see you next time.